We're breaking down another dance practice, and this time it's to NewJeans. This is actually a dance practice for the 2023 TMA, and I believe it's a music award show. They did a lot of new things for Super Shy and ETA, and I'm actually going to be going over mostly the newer parts and kind of just breaking that part down. I have broken down ETA and Super Shy on their own videos if you want to check those out. But other than that, let's go and roll it, because this dance practice, oh, it's fire. It's fire. Especially the mix that they use for both Super Shy and ETA. Nah, it's fire. So y'all gotta check this out if you guys have not already seen it. But let's go and break it down. With this intro section, I like how they're using the backup dancers to create this scrolling effect while NewJeans is in this flower formation, I want to say. It's like the best thing I could really describe it as. Maybe even a circular formation. They're going to play around with the camera work so that we can see this flower formation that they want us to see. And there's that bloom effect that they did. We got a simple sway effect to kind of give us like just a nice visual while everyone is in sync. And this is where we get into pretty much a similar formation for Super Shy. And they use almost the same camera work too. And again, I like how strong that they start off and how they've already improved from the initial Super Shy practice. Says a lot. You can tell that the movement quality has improved a lot. I like how they changed this section into a traveling section for the actual stage of the award show. So before we go into that new whacking section, which is really sick, I want to kind of go over this tiny bit of part where they kind of change that part where they're traveling across the stage now. I like this because they're not only performing towards the camera, they're essentially doing kind of like new-ish choreo to fit with the walking. Even though the hands and like the choreo and the texture stay the same, they're doing that while walking and performing towards the camera, which that's kind of a lot to do while you're walking. So I really like how they keep their stage presence. They keep the character and the essence of the actual choreo without sacrificing the moves when they're walking towards the camera and across stage as well. Just watch all five perform towards camera and not lose focus. Especially Minji here. I love how they included this new whacking section, and it's heavily involved with whacking. Look at the power that the girls are giving us. And that combo and Danielle just popping off at the end there. I want to go over just that entire thing real quick, where it takes a lot to really be, again, synchronized with arms alone. But the fact that they're not sacrificing their energy, they're not sacrificing the details of their arms and choreo, says a lot about how much they improved since Super Shy, since just all the other dance practices that we've watched over time, right? I gotta give it up to NewJeans for just really improving so much within the little time that they have and the busy schedules that they have. And just look how all five of them continue to look towards us. Continue to perform and not lose the character that they need to portray. Like this circular-ish formation that they use here for the whacking, gives us a nice effect as well. Great transition to Hani's section. It doesn't feel choppy. And I believe they're gonna go and use the similar / same formation in the initial Super Shy practice here. Can't get over this section. I love this. Notice how all 5 of them are always still looking towards where the camera is. And I actually kind of want to pause specifically at this moment because I really, really enjoy the aesthetic of this X formation / like wall, because you can see that you have 2 diagonals, and then in the very back you'll see kind of just like 3 lines, and it forms a wall. This is somehow really easy to look at without being like overwhelming. I don't know, the performance team did a really good job of just staging this, giving us a nice effect and giving everyone clear details on the angles and pictures for the arm section. To highlight these 5, I really love this roll-off / domino effect that they use here. I think I mentioned that in my previous video as well. We got a similar diagonal formation that they did. This is a bit smaller. But they'll go into that column section. Love that. It's so in sync. So satisfying to watch when everyone just has the details together. This is probably one of my favorite moments, for sure. Love that. Love how they like moved around too, right? Yeah, I really, really enjoy formation changes that don't look forced. That was sick. That was sick. So yeah, I've gone over a bunch of those details in my initial Super Shy video. So now we got a new section. This is ETA. And this is their intro section for that. And with this section, I love how they played around with the performance up here. So essentially working on facials, right? Because a lot of this is upper body, at least with the camera shot. Okay, so I'm gonna go and rewind that entire section because I want to show you guys how much they improved in being comfortable with a camera like really that close to them. This is an upper body shot, right? So you have now the intro where it really essentially just focuses on this like narrow hallway and the camera really being up, almost pretty much up to their face. But what they want us to focus on is how much they've improved, giving us facials up here and giving us a character without, again, losing details of the choreo, but also still giving us that energy towards ETA. And you can tell that they all have like this different portrayal. Hayne with more of a subtle, and then Helen kind of coming out of her shell a little bit with that, and then Danielle with her posture, and then we got Hani and Minji just popping off at the last part of it with more energy. Love that. I love this entire section because it travels throughout the high building. And this is a new section. And I want to go back to this too. Kind of just want to highlight this entire section where they're traveling throughout the hallway. And I think this is cool because not only does the cameraman kind of have to work really hard to go back and not trip over, but then we have Hayne and the rest of the dancers. They also have to kind of like really grab our attention with their performance because again, the camera shot is more on the upper body side rather than capturing the entire body, right? They need to capture us with their stage presence, their facials, everything like that. And if you don't have that, we can easily get lost. Like, we get bored. And I like this Just Wanna Rock section right here. I'm actually surprised. Like that part right there, I'm surprised that Hani didn't get that choreo. Because she got, like on TikTok, it was a whole meme about her doing that exact dance move. But it's funny. Specifically with the ETA section, I just want to point out how I like that they filmed through different locations throughout the building. And again, they look a lot more comfortable in front of the camera. And this is just all good vibes. I love this location. And I can just tell that with NewJeans, their movement quality is just getting better. That part was clean. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. I just want to rewind it for y'all because I think that was such a really cool moment. And with ETA or ETA's choreo, I really think it looks good with a lot of people doing it at the same time. And I love this version of ETA. It's fire. Put this on Spotify. They got the angles and everything. Not one dancer's slacking, you know what I mean? Yeah, I just love how NewJeans has gotten comfortable being in front of the camera more and performing towards us more. They get better every time. That was sick. I love NewJeans. That's all I gotta say. Every time I see a new NewJeans dance practice, they manage to always outdo themselves and they get better each time. Their movement quality just improves, the stage presence, and they always just every time look more confident in their dance practice videos. So whenever it's just they just have a lot of room to improve. Even though they're already really good, I just like how they still show us some sort of significant improvement from the last dance practice. They're busy people. I don't know how much time they're putting into all these, but you know, I love NewJeans. This is like this is the group that got me into K-pop, and I love that I get to break down their dance practices. Even though this one was a bit long, I enjoyed this one. This one was sick. I was entertained from start to finish, and yeah, shout outs to NewJeans. One day I'm gonna go to their concert. That's all I'm saying. One day. But anyway, I'm going to be breaking down more dance practices, and if y'all love NewJeans, go ahead and subscribe. Peace.